Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of Higurashi. Sorry for last episode, I forgot to take off one of my audio filters. Remember the simpler days when I didn't know those existed? So it's probably a little more quieter than you're used to. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but we'll just pretend that's a bad thing. Anyways, we're on episode 22. We're gonna be starting Sumi Horoboshi, final arc of the season. Um, should be fun. Yeah. What does Sumi Horoboshi have to look forward to? Um, I actually think I'm gonna enjoy the rooftop scene more in Sumi Horoboshi than I did in the visual novel. I know some people loved it, but I was like, this is way too long. But you know, in the anime, they cut stuff down, and also it'll look pretty cool animated, I imagine. So that's exciting. Um, Hopefully they do. I mean, they kind of have to. I mean, maybe they don't kind of have to, but hopefully they show like the that early competition where it introduced Rina. But you know, before that, you got the everyone in cosplay, and by everyone, I mean the most important was Mion in her gym plus cat plus collar uniform thing. That hit different. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, let's see. Even though I haven't made a video on it, I think at least in the visual novel, Sumi Horoboshi was probably my least favorite out of the answer arcs. But you know, even then, it's not like I disliked it. I thought it was still pretty good, you know, just in comparison. But maybe the anime will be different. I mean, it's not hard to beat the anime's version of Himatsubushi, but you know, I'm not really including that. But yeah, I'm setting it up. Got your copy ready because we're gonna count down from 3, and on go, you will start it up. And as per usual, there will be a timer on the bottom right where you can do further syncage if you ever get lost or want to skip ahead. It's there for your use. But yeah, let's start it in 3, 2, 1, go. We're at the dump. What is Rena wearing? Oh, that's true. I think she did mention wearing all black. Though the bow scene's not gonna really work without a dress, huh? Ooh. Still kinda cool though. It's so uh I remember my complaints. A lot of stuff I'm like, oh man, this is so anime. Even in the anime, I'm like, that's so anime. No bow though, dude. That's okay. Anyway, banter, interesting banter. Because of Shion's vocal performance last episode and just the whole Mayatashi, I was like, yo, what has this voice actress done? And she's done a lot. I've seen some of the work she's done, but nothing really caught my eye too much, to be honest. Besides, I kind of had like I literally went WTF when I saw that she voiced Midosuji Akira from Yowamushi Pedal. And then it took me like a minute to realize, oh yeah, she just voiced the kid version in the flashbacks, because it literally would not make sense if she voiced the present teenager version. It took me a minute. I was like, what? How is this possible? But it's still pretty cool. I think Midosuji Akira is like at least maybe in my top 10 favorite male anime characters. Possibly, yeah, just top 10 in general. But I think it's safer to say top 10 male. So that's cool. At least, even though she only did the boy version, little kid version, I should say. It's cool. Mion and Midosiji. Who would have thought? It's water done time, dude. I kind of forgot about water done. Oh my god. Where's Mion's freaking machine gun, dude? Tomita and Okamura. No super trap, huh? That's okay. The big brain Satoko trap. It's a big oh ho ho. Yo. This was so cool, actually. The holy child of traps. They're doing the Schwings! Okay. That's cool. Point to the anime. Point to the anime. I respect. I hope they continue to do Schwings for the rest of the art. That's such a cursed frame, but that's okay. Okamura looks like a freaking ghost. And what is Satoto doing? What is... Did I say this art was my least favorite? I think I meant to say the best. I'm semi-joking, but this is pretty funny. This was cool, though, when she broke it. The doolies. I mean, yes, this is the... It's kind of weird. Cause I know Rena just casually like says, kind of confesses to Teichi. The way she said it in this was like, fall in love with me again. Oh, what was that? Oh no, we had to talk about that in post analysis. There's the most cursed Mion I've ever seen. It looked like one of those freaking. It was only there for like a fraction of a second, but it looked like one of those stone faced guys. You know those popular ones on Easter Island. It was so cursed. Oh, kinda. I'm ready. The legendary Mion. Plus Satoto and Rika. Satoto was a maid. I forgot what Rika was. She was like some hybrid thing too. We'll see now. There. Ah, yes, the swimsuit combination. It's been a while since we've seen Rena like that. She's the boys? Dude, are we gonna see what's his face? Komeda? Is it gonna finally be him? There's Mion, dude. That I mean, come on. What if it's good, it's good. What can I say? I kind of forgot about the sailor top, to be honest. And you got the classic maid Satoko. Legendary. She's on the channel's banner before. I mean, she's still on it, but it's just a classic. Also, Kameda's just not in this. Unlucky, but great intro area. No, show the dude. I wish they showed that. Hello, Rena. I think she with the dad. No, she was talking to the manager. I mean, we saw Rena, and Totoroshi. We saw a corpse, but I wonder how many people picked that up. Because it was only for a flash, right? They zoom past that, but I'm satisfied. Except for Kameda. Rip my boy Kameda. Toshin level pitcher. No respect, but guess you'll have to read the visual novel if you want to see that legendary character that everybody loves. You know, everyone on my channel just loves Kameda. I'm joking. People actually really hate him. I don't mind him, but people really dislike him. Man, how far do you think we'll go? If they do the flashbacks, they might not, but they probably should. They'll flashback. You haven't even hit the halfway point. They'll definitely do the cafe scene. Just depends on how long it is each. I would like them to go into the flashbacks decently, because it's part of my it's one of my favorite parts of this arc. Honestly, it was so good. It's a cursed Renette. Okay. Oh man. It's a little too fast for this to be that effective. It's not bad, but doesn't hit as hard. The arena's hitting pretty hard right now. Rocking the golf club. Hasn't found a true weapon of choice yet. Okay, so that was literally like 30 seconds. I was kind of hoping for like a couple minutes, just because it's a really good story, but backstory scene. Probably my favorite of Higurashi, I guess. But yeah, unlucky. They're not gonna show. Kind of showing Rena's dad. It's what I kind of wanted. I mean, they didn't show Teichi's parents either. Oh, full shot. They're showing Rena's dad and not Teichi's parents. Like not a full shot. Why? God, this is really shitty, huh? You know, we never did see Reina's furniture choices, but this is actually bad design coming from someone who literally doesn't care about design at all. It's too beachy. Not Colonel Randy or whatever his name is in the anime. How could you? It does look like a kind of a resort. I think that's how René uh, described it in the visual novel. Weird taste. Rena's cheesed. Why would you throw Colonel Randy, dude? What is he? He's good in any living room, to be honest. He's the ultimate decor. Now this is lucky though. That the truck delay. I mean, quote unquote lucky. Lucky in that she kind of saves her dad because of this. My boy Tepe. Didn't hear, notice that voice anywhere. That's a cursed background character. 3 cursed pictures so far. Apple tea. I don't like. I mean, I like it, but Rena's like sad, worried eyes are kind of hit hard for some reason. Makes me sad. It's a lot of money. Well, I mean, yes, it is a lot of money. Ultimate scam artists. I remember that. I remember a time where I very early on in Sumi Horoboshi, I'm like, maybe Reina's not like, or not Reina. I get confused now. Maybe Reina's not like horrible, and maybe Tepe's kind of like forcing her a bit because she's kind of a jerk. But no, she's actually just terrible, as we'll probably see more next episode. Kasai. Can't call him Mr. Lanky. He's just built good. This was like semi suspicious too when I saw that. Bruh. Look at those Rena eyes, dude. They're making me feel weird. Makes me feel like worried with her and sad. Very effective. To be fair, Rena always does have a good stare. As hello, Shion. Nice change of pace with you. As seen in my opening reaction for the Answer Arts visual novel stuff, I used the Rena stare for the intermissions because it's so good. Shion being frozen in place for a double sentence. It's so good. I love the change. Tepe. Actually, it's called the Blue Mermaid. I think she works at 2, so maybe that's right. You're cheesing Rena. You don't want to mess with the serious Rena. True. Nice face, Shion. You've activated her. Rena's in kill mode. Oh, not yet. She's in serious mode. Oh, intimidated. That was a good episode, dude. I'm happy. Maybe because I was like internally downplaying Sumi Horoboshi in my head, even though I'm going into it with a good mindset. I think I think that even kind of just the fact that it was good makes me just happy. I know, yeah, whatever. But yeah, fun start, fun start. So they did end at the cafe scene because I'm a genius. But yeah, I think we'll just save a lot for the post analysis. I gotta remember to find the cursed Mion. It's the most cursed Mion you'll ever see. I'm gonna add it to my extra. I'm not trying to use it as the thumbnail, I think, because we have some better ones, but that's gonna be my extra thumbnails. I saved the one I really liked from last episode too. We'll probably save the Woodley Satoko too. Because that's a. How can you not save the Woodley Satoko? Kidding me? So what happens after this? That's what we'll see in the preview. Okay, kind of understand the poem. It's a win. Bloody Cleaver. Well, did we know where that's heading? I mean, they probably, with 5 episodes, I guess they would finish off this first. Anyways, that is the episode. Thank you for watching. We're gonna talk about it a little if you want to stick around. If not, I will see you next time. So yes, we're in post analysis. First off, let start off at the beginning. You got the Rena speech, heavily cut down. We got some new Rena drip though in her nice tracksuit. It's cool, dude. All black, looking good. Kind of missing the iconic lifting up the dress and bowing, great CG. But it's good. It sets the mood. You're like probably like kind of like what's happening. There's some freaking corpses. Then Rena's about to go super hard and jumps on a van, doing her little pose. It's a little over melodramatic, but it's part of the charm. Then we go straight into the water gunfight. By the way, if you're just joining for the post analysis and you missed the rest, really good start. I really enjoyed this episode. Hopefully it will continue, like Mayatashi. So the water gun fight kind of got gutted a bit from the visual novel, but honestly, it's pretty good, In the visual novel, it was a whole class battle royale thing, and Tomita and Okamura were kind of going hard. I believe they're the ones who beat Mion too. But they kind of just changed it to the club members. It's a weird place to stop. You want weird vibes? 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Mion's arm is all freaking weird, dude. But yeah, fun stuff. I liked, at least they kept the Satoko and Rena showdown. It was pretty cool. It was probably the coolest moment in my opinion for the water gun fight. I mean, I liked the Mion and Keiichi showdown, even though in the visual novel Mion had a freaking like machine or Gatling gun or something. In this one, it didn't seem. I mean, it did seem bigger than a water pistol, but yeah. This is a good thumbnail too. This is probably the base for that sprite, the big oh ho ho on Discord. But yeah, fun fight. They did the swing, dude. That's impressive. They actually did do the swing, where like half of the screen. In the visual novel, you actually see the face go swing, but in this one, they still show the parts, and I love that. I'm so happy they kept that. That's bonus points already. Gotta give that to Sumiyo Roboshi. They introduced the swing, which is used a lot throughout the episodes. I'm trying to look for the super cursed Mion in this fight. Though I don't That's a super cursed, what's his face? Ukamura. But that's not what we're hunting. We're hunting for the freaking Easter Island Mion. Hopefully I can find it. Give me like a couple minutes. Not a couple minutes, that's way too long. We're just doing a quick scouting report. Because I forgot exactly where it was. Holy child of traps. The Whitley Sotoko. The Whitley Sotoko is great. Don't disrespect the Whitley Sotoko. You haven't seen that Whitley one that I used for the thumbnail for like the 100 sub special? That's a good one too. Hopefully it's in this one. Whoa, I mean, it's obviously coming in the future because we haven't seen it. Then you have the Keiichi vs Rena fight. A lot less epic. They were freaking like Matrix dodging in the visual novel. But I think this was fine. I think overall I really enjoyed the water gun fight. Showing like the intense aspects for both the Sotoko Rena versus Keiichi and Keiichi Rena. It's good. The casual confession by Rena is kind of weird. But it's good stuff. Oh, I found it. The ultimate cursed Mion, if you want to see it for yourself. It's not that bad. But 5 minutes 22 seconds. Gotta save that for a future thumbnail. Look at freaking Mion, dude. It looks so bad. Bad in a great way. But yeah, that's a water gun fight. I'm happy with the adaptation, even though it is gutted a lot. Then you get into the cosplay part. This was also super gutted, but I'm just happy to have it. You got Rita with the Angel Mort plus child swimsuit. It is cute. Do you love seeing Whitley Rena? You know, you got a Whitley Sotoko and a Whitley Rena in the same episode. It's great. But I mean, the star of the cosplay, like in my opinion, is Mion's, dude. It's actually too much. The school uniform, collar, bloomers, thing, and cattail, which it actually looks kind of weird in the anime because it's connected. Looks like there's just a hole in the bloomers. Actually, no, it obviously it's just a pin on, but I don't know. The sprite was like a little more spiced up. It is good. It's good. What can I say? Enough talking about it. And then you got the legendary maid Sotoko, the Irie favorite. Anyways, that's it. They don't really have the competition. Also, my boy Kameda is still out of commission. Like I said in the episode, a lot of people on this channel, at least a couple people, you know, a lot for this channel has said their dislike for Kameda. You know, it's fair. If you don't like him, you don't like him. I don't really like him, but he is a great meme. Hopefully next season he will get his chance to shine in the Great Sotoko protests, because he kind of carries hard, to be honest. But then you get Rina, dude. Everyone loves Rina. Oh yeah. Good stuff. You did kind of Rena's happy speech. Then you get the flashback. It's obviously it's dudded too, but for the first time this episode, I'm probably least happy about the flashback. I mentioned in the episode that the flashback's like one of my personal favorite scenes of the arc. I think it's just done very well. Probably my favorite backstory of Higurashi, to be honest. Very hard hitting. It's just like, I mean, it shows the mom's not a great person, which she's not, but I just wish they showed a little more. You get the basics though. Dad eating with dad and while eating with mom is like more fancy than Rena smashing stuff to show her frustration. But I really did enjoy like the specific scene where like Rena's dad slaps Rena and then they both start crying or whatever. That was like super hard hitting. Sadly, it has been lost in the arc, but anyways, I would recommend checking that out if you haven't checked out the visual novel. It's probably worth checking out that scene. But we get a full picture of Rena's dad. I mean, Studio Dean. We don't have a full picture of Keiichi's dad or Keiichi's mom, but you're giving us Rena's dad. Now, to be fair, Rena's dad does play a pretty big role. But, like, come on. Come on. Whatever. Also, tiny. Rena didn't really look tiny in the flashback. If you notice Rena talking with her mom, she does have a nice yellow dress. But she looked like normal size, right? At least that's what I thought. But yeah, that you also get a nice look at Rena's redecorating. And I said in the episode, it looks pretty good compared. I mean, no, it looks bad, but like it was described as tropical in the visual novel, and yes, it looks very tropical. It looks good as an adaptation, but it is very shitty, like tropical, in like a traditional Japanese home. Well, traditional, but it's not a good look, Rena. Why? But yeah, fine stuff. Happy. I'm just happy to see Rena's dad, dude. Honestly, I kind of envisioned him a little more tougher, but I don't know why. like with a freaking stubble or something, but it's obviously not the case. Also, we got to see Colonel Randy. It's always good to see him, even though he's looking a little beat up in the rain, getting dumped. Why would you dump the best decoration ever created? Literally goes with any sort of theme, you know. That's my question, but obviously we already know Arena's horrible at decorating. Because any sane person would keep Colonel Randy. Then you get the whole cafe scene. I actually really like this. I do remember the cafe scene had like some weird perspective thing, which obviously just doesn't work in the anime. Can't really do those perspective tricks as well. Though it'll be interesting if they do anything with Rena, if they make it like redder or whatever, like they did in the visual novel. That's what I was saying. Rena's like the way her eyes are drawn, there's a lot of like close up just to Rena's eyes, and I like it, dude. Her like worried stare really makes me feel anxious too. Alright, praise for Rena. But yeah, they did it good. I enjoyed the cafe scene. I don't really have much to say about it, besides Shion looking kind of silly in one shot. Lots of fun stuff in this episode. But yeah, it's Rena's start into her spiral of madness. But yeah, great first episode. Had a lot of fun with the water gun fight. Had a lot of fun with the cosplay, even though they were both cut short. It was enough for me. I'm satisfied. Flashback didn't hit as hard, but gotta sacrifice. Guess you gotta sacrifice the sad vibes for some fun vibes. But next time we'll get into well, we already saw from the preview some Some killing. Ooh, who doesn't like killing? But yeah, great start. Great start. You know, naturally a little pessimistic going into this, but prove me wrong. That's all I want to see. Good. Hopefully, the momentum continues like it did in Maetashi, and we just get a very solid arc. But until next time, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye bye.